What if you didn't have to buy a tool to do a job, and you didn't have to hire a team to do it for you, and instead you simply received the finished work done? That's the promise of what we call an AI native service. I'm Lin Tao from Xcelerent, and in the next few minutes, I want to give you a clear, simple way to think about it. For most of the last few decades, we've had two ways to get professional work done. Software gave us tools. They were powerful, but you still had to sit down and operate them yourself. Consultancies gave us people. They were expert, but they were expensive, and you still had to brief them and manage them. An AI native service is a third way. It doesn't hand you a tool, and it doesn't hand you a team. It hands you the outcome itself, produced from start to finish by AI. So let me define it plainly. An AI native service is a professional service where AI does the core work, end to end. You describe what you need, and you receive the finished outcome, not software to operate and not a team to manage. The software underneath is just the substrate it runs on. The AI is the operator, doing the actual work. And people stay firmly in the loop where it matters most. Humans own the intent, the judgment, and the accountability for the result. It's worth being precise about what this is not, because the term gets stretched a lot right now. It is not a SaaS product with an AI feature bolted on the side. With that, you are still the one doing the work. The AI just helps a little along the way. And it is not a consultancy that happens to use AI behind the scenes. With that, people are still doing the work. You've simply made them a bit faster. An AI native service is different. The AI does the job itself, and the tool and the team recede into the background. So here is a simple test. At the end of it, do you walk away with a tool, with a team, or with the finished work? Only the last one is truly AI native. Let me make this concrete with our first one. It's called DocMark, and it's an AI native service for corporate documents. You bring your content and your brand. You receive on-brand decks, documents, spreadsheets, and video automatically. Everything comes back visually proof, read and on-brand, in minutes with no design team and no production crew. And it stays carefully in its lane. It renders, brands, and translates what you produce. It never authors your numbers or your conclusions. Those always stay yours. And the proof is right in front of you. The slides you are looking at and this very video in my voice are all DocMark's own output. Now, the most interesting part isn't the documents themselves, it's the shape underneath, because that shape repeats. Every AI native service follows the same arc: ingest your inputs, derive the structure hidden inside them, and render the branded outcome. The AI runs that whole pipeline. A person sets the intent at the start and approves the result at the end. And here is the leverage. Swap the domain, keep the shape, and the same engine quietly becomes a new service. That is how you build a portfolio of services, not just a single product. And that is exactly what Xcelerent is. We are a studio that builds AI native services. DocMark is simply the first of them. Same engine, new domains. Each new service takes a slice of professional work that used to demand a tool or a team and delivers it instead as a finished outcome. So that's the idea I wanted to leave you with. AI forward deployment, the service done by AI. Thank you. So